Hi, it's Colleen from Keeping the Peace, and welcome back for another episode of Colleen Answers Your Questions. Today we are in the down bar of an older video of mine in the Preparing the New Shooter series, and it was the sight alignment, sight picture episode. If you have not seen that series or that particular video and you'd like to, you may click here to do that now. This gentleman's name on YouTube is Leo Contreras. I think that's how you say that. If I butchered it, I'm really sorry. But here it goes. It says, "Hello, Colleen. Just a line to say that I really enjoy your videos. You explain every episode very well, especially if you're a new shooter. I've been shooting for a while now, and I just acquired a Smith & Wesson Model 66 in 38 and 357 K-frame with a 2.5-inch barrel. I'm having trouble with sight alignment. Just can't seem to get it right. Any suggestions? Thanks." No trouble with semi-auto, by the way. Well, your little statement about no trouble with semi-auto totally clarified the situation. Because I see this problem a lot with people that are, transitioning back and forth. They get used to the perfect squared offness of semi-auto sights. They're so straightforward and easy. Whereas the sights on most revolvers are not so much. This is my Smith & Wesson K-frame revolver. This is probably what yours looks like. And it's got basically a groove in the rear, and then it has a blade in the front. And what you're doing is lining up the topmost portion of the blade centered and level with the groove in the rear. What most people naturally do is, and hopefully you'll be able to see this from there, they want to line up the sights with the blade sitting on top of the top strap. So they're centering up the blade, but the blade is poking up from the rear sight. I'm actually going to step behind the camera so that I can make sure you're seeing what I'm talking about. So here's what I see people do. I see people line it up so that the blade is sticking up, like so. It feels like it's straight, okay? And a lot of people, I know that they're doing this because they paint that entire blade. Instead of painting just the tip of the top, they paint the entire blade, which means they're looking to see that whole blade when they look through that notch. You do not want to see that whole blade. What you want to see is just the barely tip-top level. And it's going to feel like you're actually pointing the gun slightly downward because you want the tip of the blade to be level with this. So let's just kind of see if we can put something under here to show you what I'm talking about. Now, if I level that, can you see how it actually looks like the gun's kind of pointing down slightly? Okay, it's actually going to look, if someone were to look at you from the side and you had your sights leveled, it's going to look like you're pointing the gun slightly downward. So just keep that in mind. You want the very tip top of your sight to be level and centered in the notch. Now I'm going to come behind the camera and actually press this gun forward into the line of sight. From here, I'm kind of reaching out as much as I can here, and I'm going to show you what it looks like leveled. Now that's what it should look like. This is what a lot of people do. They let the blade stick up. That'll make you shoot high. So this is what you want. Okay, I hope that helps. That's a great question. A lot of people have that question, or a lot of people just kind of suffer through shooting with a revolver and they compensate for the problem by aiming differently. But you can press forward and you can get over that. Let me know after you go to the range and you toy with that. If it solves your problem, let me know. If it does not solve your problem, let me know that too. Maybe I can ask you some questions and get more information about you and see one of your targets and maybe help you. So hopefully this will answer your question. It solved the problem for tons of people that have come to see me before. So hopefully that'll help. Thanks for the question. Thanks for participating, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.